Hello, Leo. Welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. I hope you all have been good. Um, and so we'll take a look here at the predictions coming in the month of April. Like what kind of energies are coming in? What do you need to prepare for in April, Leo? And it took me a minute to come back around. As you know, I did the first 6 signs for predictions. And it took me a minute because I had to kind of balance my time that I was pouring in. Um, but I'm here now, and we're going to continue the predictions for the month of April with the latter half of the zodiac list going backwards. So, Virgo all the way back to Aries. It is your turn, Leo. Let's take a look and see what the predictions are for April. What do you need to prepare for? Okay. I'm going to turn my mic off because sometimes the card shuffling can be loud. It's from what I'm getting from the feedback. And so give me 1 second while I'm shuffling, Leo. Okay. So good to see you. All right, Leo, welcome to Blood Moon Oracle. Like, share, comment. As you all know, these are general, so they could resonate with a lot of people. They could resonate with one person. Like, take it as it resonates. And if it doesn't, just leave it. Don't try to make it fit, okay? But if you are looking for a personal reading, you can hit me up at my email, lettispeak@gmail.com. Okay. I would love to read for you. And so you can also go down to my calendar and hit and schedule straight through the calendar as well. If you want to just stop by and say, hey, how you doing? You can do that too. I'll talk back. And so let's take a look. Subscribe if you have not. Hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I go live, okay? So I'm going to start off with my Crow Oracle deck, and then we're going to delve into some tarot with my Crow Tarot deck, and then we'll end it off with some advice from our Hafiz Oracle deck, okay? All right. So Spirit, what does Leo need to prepare for the month of April? What is Leo needing to prepare for in the month of April? Please and thank you for Leo. All right, good energy. Okay, and so the cards that came out for you, Leo, is Perspective, Growth, and Communication. Okay. And so I feel like the month of April is going to be one. First of all, with the Perspective coming out, feels so much like the Hangman to me. And the Hangman is all about taking a moment to introspect, right? This could be a time in April where you're doing a lot of, going into activities or places that allow you to really tune into your inner voice or tune into your source, right? But it feels like stopping And this could be having things stop, having things come to a halt, or maybe even having things put on pause for a minute. It's important to understand and not to be upset. Like if you're trying to move, but things are being placed on pause because there's something very significant in April for you. There's possibly an opportunity for you to take a moment to get kind of like some clarity or get a different perspective. There's something about having a moment to sit and really think about things that will come up during this time. It could be things that led you to this place. It could be looking back to see some valuable lessons that may be useful as you move forward. But there's something about this time that's going to allow you to come out of it with a whole new perspective, right? And so you may find yourself having moments of solitude a lot in April. Growth came out as well. This feels like having situations that push you out of your comfort zone. There's going to be things in April that challenge you, right? Or that give you an opportunity. If you're someone that loves a challenge, there's going to be things in April that give you an opportunity to, level up. And these opportunities may, in fact, allow you to step out of, something that you're used to, something that feels very comfortable. Whether this is something that's, that you're doing willingly, or whether it's something that spirit is pushing on you, right? There's going to be some growth that happens, some getting out of your comfort zone, possibly even doing things that feel awkward, feel scary, maybe doing things that cause you to grow, right? It's almost like imagine having someone make you, like, say, it feels something like conquering a fear. Maybe you have a fear of heights and you say, okay, I'm going to go and I'm going to bungee jump, and you have someone there to support, and you get up to the top of the mountain and you're like, you know what? I just realized that this is not a good idea. Right. But at the same time, you have climbed all the way to this top of the mountain. You have people there who support you. And the people that have come to support you is not going to allow you to back out of this. Right. As a matter of fact, as you come to this conclusion that this is not a good idea, you have the rope tied around your ankle. You're ready to go. And you may just get pushed. Right. But through that, right, through following through with this, there's going to be some level of growth that you experience within yourself, or maybe even discovering some abilities that you didn't even realize you had, right? It feels like something like that. There's also something about communication coming in. There may be a need to, first thing that's coming to mind is to ask, right? Closed mouths don't get fed. Spirit is saying, ask for what you need, and not to be shamed for having to ask, not to be, too proud to ask. There's something about asking here around communication. This also may be the need to communicate with someone, right? This may be something that comes up in the month of April for you. Communication may be big. But for the most part, I'm getting asking for what you need, being brave, something about that. And speaking up. There's something about speaking up in April. And so these are the energies coming out for you. this communication may also be about being able to clarify and articulate whatever it is that you need. You may need to further specify or explain or describe, right? Be more detailed with what it is that you need, right? There's something about communication and you getting what you need, being able to communicate your needs, getting clear so that there's no misunderstandings later on. Yeah. And this could be to someone, that you're actually talking and communicating your needs to. This could also be for the higher up, right? This could be your communication with your source, making it clear, right? That was one of the things that I've learned is like, if you ask, you better be plain and clear and you better be descriptive because just because you ask for a car, don't mean you're going to get the kind of car that you've asked for. Like just because you've asked for a mate does not mean that you're going to get the mate that you need, right? You got to be specific. Don't just say someone tall, dark, and handsome, because you might get sent somebody tall, dark, and handsome, but ain't got a lick of sense, or don't have like the type of things that will complement you. And so Spirit is saying, if you're asking and making a request known, Spirit wants you to be specific. Specific. Okay, Leo? Be clear. Don't be vague, okay? Something about that coming out here. So we have perspective, and then we have growth, and then we have communication. So there's something about April that's going to lift you up higher. It does feel like a level up, right? And so let's take a look and see what comes out for you, Leo. The month of April. What does Leo need to be ready for in the month of April? What can Leo expect? Take a look for you, Leo. Cards flying all over the place. Lots of energy in the month of April. Okay. So we have the Page of Wands coming out. We have the Knight of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles, excuse me, and the Two of Wands. And so this feels like in the month of April is going to be opportunities is what I'm getting. It's going to feel very opportunistic, right? The energy in April may in fact feel like you have lots of decisions to make or very important decisions. And so that may be something that feels like it's, something significant that comes up is decision making. There's going to be things that need your attention and your decisions, right? In the month of April. So there's going to be like lots of opportunities coming in April. This also feels almost like a time too of being having everything that you need. You may find yourself feeling like you're in the energy of just being really thankful. It feels like your energy the environment is one that's filled with gratitude. With the Nine of Pentacles, the Nine of Pentacles is really talking about having like almost reached a space where you're just like over the top when it comes to not needing anything, right? It's not rich, but it's being abundant in every area. And we're not just talking about money. It may feel abundant physically, right? With health, with strength. And it could also be with money too. It's almost like there's nothing in April that you'll need, or there's nothing that you won't be able to get if you do need it. It also feels like a blank canvas for some reason. I'm picturing a blank canvas, almost like it's ready to be created. You may find yourself feeling like you've stepped into a space of needing to organize or buy new. I don't know why I'm hearing buy new stuff. I don't know if you're redecorating your space in April, but it almost feels like a space that needs to be organized or decorated with the Page of Wands. Whenever I think of the Page of Wands, I think of having like a blank canvas and holding all of the paint brushes. It's almost like you have the ability to paint whatever you imagine on that canvas, right? It's having the ability to imagine and then bring that to life. Wands is all about action. And so that's what it feels like to me, Leo, in your space, okay? Decisions around your space, but also being very abundant, like everything that you need, you have this very high level of gratitude as well. And so it feels really good. Your environment is one that's going to be, I did get a lot of energy coming in. It's going to be a lot of movement in your environment in April, okay? Let's see. Okay. So I do have the Seven of Wands coming out here with the Ace of Pentacles, and then also the Temperance, okay? And so I feel like this comes out as what you'll be entertaining, the types of things that will be coming up and be on your mind, things that you'll be focused on in the month of April. First of all, the Seven of Wands is boundaries, right? You'll be focused on, you see how the bird is at the top there and the other ones are kind of like trying to climb up. There's something about you being really assertive with your space, with your boundaries, and being a little bit protective and guarded as well. This also feels like feeling like you need to accomplish some things. The fact that the bird is standing at the top means that he has been where these birds are. And so there's some accomplishment with standing at the top. There may be some specific focus around accomplishments in April. I also have the Ace of Pentacles, which brings out possible new projects, revealing new opportunities. Some of you all could be starting new jobs, right? You could be starting new jobs or applying. Maybe you've decided you're ready to move to do something else. You'll be applying effort or making applications while you're looking for new jobs. The clouds are uncovering this pentacle, which means that there's going to be some opportunities that come up for you. And you will be thinking about those opportunities and possibly trying to navigate towards those opportunities as well. The temperance says that there's been some things you've been working on, right? Each of the temperance hold two cups, and those cups, there's like a alchemy that's happening as the temperance is pouring between the two cups. And I always think of the temperance as kind of like a loosely speaking, kind of like a scientist, because you know how scientists can easily spend all day in a lab, like trying to figure out the right concoctions or the right, you know, parts, the right recipes. It almost feels like there's something that you'll be working on and that you'll be perfecting, possibly trying to find the right recipe or the right balance to something. This could also be you wanting to make sure that you stay in balance. The temperance is very patient and very balanced. The temperance is, you know, it's really smooth flowing with the temperance card. And so you could be very focused on staying balanced and really staying in this really good energy. Temperance is good energy. And so you could be really focusing on staying in your good energy. I was hearing that song when I started your reading, and I think it goes, good energy. I don't need no negativity around me. Good energy. That's been playing in my mind, and that came up as I was doing your reading, as I was laying out the cards. But you could be very much focused and really wanting to stay in good energy, right, in the month of April. And that could be like your intention. And so let's keep going for Leo. What else for Leo in the month of April? What else for Leo in the month of April? Okay, so let's take a look here. So we have the Chariot here, the Two of Swords, and the Six of Cups. So it feels like there may be something in April that you'll need to really work hard at. And it feels like something from the past. The Six of Cups is past energy, possible memories that hold some significant, but it's good stuff. It's Six of Cups is really good memories. It's almost like childhood energy, nostalgia, right? The Chariot and the Two of Swords is almost like trying to really be encouraged, right? As you stand in acknowledgement about some place where you are right now. The Chariot is really an energy of really being, wanting to be, or just really setting out to be undefeated. It's unstoppable, right? It is the energy of self-empowerment, and it's the energy of moving in a way that if somebody is in your way, they're going to get ran over, right? But it's almost like self-empowerment when it comes to like really being able to hold what it is with the Two of Swords, what it is that you stand for, what it is that you believe. It feels like there might be some tussling happening this month. And really wanting to move forward, right, in the right direction. The twos talk about choices. It could also talk about partnerships. But I feel like in this case, it's talking about choices, having a choice. There's some reflection that's happening, some looking possibly, in the mirror or having some reflection coming back. But there's some challenge around moving past some difficulty. Um, and this could be around a certain choice that you'll have to make. I don't know why I'm hearing childhood friend. Somebody making a difficult decision around a childhood friend, someone coming back around. And this coming back around, there is almost something for someone that you will acknowledge, right? Maybe something that you don't necessarily enjoy, seeing. But whatever this is, you're being called to really see it for what it is with the Two of Swords. The thing about the Two of Swords is that it's blindfolded. If you look really close, this bird has a blindfold on. And so this is all about seeing things for what they are. There may be some things that you just didn't want to see, maybe about this person. I don't know. But there's something about the challenge of moving forward. And that moving forward may be a specific decision around how, you know, you acknowledge like who this person really is. I feel like, but there's some challenge around moving forward with this chariot. And the challenge is moving past something that represents your past. I don't know if it's like the friend showing back up. I don't know if it's some truth that needs to be acknowledged, but there's some challenge around moving forward. So, however that comes out, let me see. So, what is this challenge here with the chariot? Why is the chariot feeling like a challenge to Leo? Yeah, the Knight of Swords. This is about clarity, um, moving forward with clarity. And the Magician. And the Tower. If this is someone, I almost feel like Spirit just wants you to be okay with moving forward. Because this chariot comes out in the challenge, it almost feels like there's a challenge to move forward for some reason, but this may not make a difference either way. As long as you move forward in your truth, that's all that matters. That's all that matters. And so even if this causes like a breakdown for somebody with the Tower coming out here, what's important is that number one, you move forward. Okay, that's the challenge, the chariot. And number two, that you be honest and truthful with yourself and you move in that and you stand on that. Okay. This could even be someone that you acknowledge as like you could be so close with this person, you could consider them a brother, or a cousin, or even a sister. But there's something about choosing yourself, empowering yourself, and moving forward that's important for you. Okay. This Two of Swords is a difficult decision. So there's going to be a difficult decision that you make in April. I feel like it's going to be in regards to someone from your past. Okay. Let's see what else comes out. We have the Four of Pentacles, the World, and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. So in April, this may come as a surprise too. There may be a need to reserve some funds or to create like a special fund. If things are really overflowing and the Nine of Pentacles did come out and you have extra, like there could be things that's going to pop up this month that's going to require money, right? Something might, I don't know, stop or something like, I don't know what it could be, but there may be a requirement for a stash of money. And so if you have extra starting April, it might be wise to put a little portion of that to the side. The Four of Pentacles is coming out, and that's talking about reserving or slowing down the spending. Not that you're lacking, but it's talking about being, instead of spending, it's talking about pulling to the side and reserving. I feel like that could be useful, right, for what happens in April, because the World comes out. The World could be like unexpected travel that pops up. It could be something stopping all of a sudden. I don't know. And then the Wheel of Fortune comes out too. And so there's going to be things that happen surprisingly. Even though I don't feel like this says that you're going to be like stuck in something, the Wheel of Fortune says that it's going to work out and things are going to play out the way that they're supposed to. However, it would be helpful to be prepared for it. There might be things that pop up. And these things could actually also be luck too, luck just popping up, right? And so let me just clarify, because I just want to be nosy. Clarify the Wheel of Fortune for Leo. What is the Wheel of Fortune? Okay. Yeah, the Empress. So you may receive something this month that you weren't expecting to receive. Okay. The Ace of Wands and the Eight of Cups. You may receive something that you weren't expecting to receive. You may receive more, right, than you were expecting to receive, or it could be a gift. Someone could offer you like an opportunity that you weren't expecting. Whatever this is something that Spirit has arranged for you specifically. This is, you see those white flowers? Now, where did those white flowers come from? Because the bird is black, right? That lets you know that there is interaction happening around you in a way that says it's not in the physical, right? For me, those feathers represent angels, right? It could mean anything for you. I'll let you intuit that. But there's something that is happening above and beyond you in your favor, on your behalf. And this may, in fact, be like opportunities that you weren't expecting. People may mention your name in rooms without you even realizing it. And this is going to be like that level up that I was talking about, opportunities. Why is the World here? Somebody graduating in April. Ooh, okay. We have the Lovers and the Four of Wands. Somebody's getting married. You may have to travel for a wedding. The Lovers and the Four of Wands. Yeah. So you may end up having to travel for a wedding. And so there are things that are going to happen, whatever they are, where you'll need the extra, right? And so this is a time to stash a little something away for that, is what I'm hearing, okay? For April. For April. Whoever's traveling, I'm hearing pack light. Ooh, ooh, pack light. All right. And so it ends with the 10 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, and the Strength, right? So when April is over, which is going to be a very busy month, I feel like, for someone. And you'll end up feeling very close to, I almost feel like you're going to be glad when April is over, because we will have done so much in this month with this 10 of Wands, right? You were going to feel so fulfilled and accomplished, right, by the end of April. And definitely feeling proud of yourself for taking these challenges that came, that provided the level of growth and the strength, right, that you will end April in. This is Leo energy, right? There's something about you betting on yourself this month, and it's going to feel really good. I feel like April is offering a lot of fulfillment. Like, you're going to get a lot out of this month, emotionally, financially, physically, spiritually, in every way that you can imagine, right? Depending on what it is that you are expecting, right? I feel like you will end the month feeling fulfilled in that way. Of course, you all have different things that are important to you right now, but whatever that is, the 9 of Cups says that you end the month looking around pretty proud of yourself for what you have accomplished, and very thankful too, right? This is you sitting back, enjoying what you've created, having a moment of silence just to be truly, appreciative for what you've been allowed to create or attain for yourself. And so there's a lot of fulfillment this month for you, Leo. Now, I do feel like some of this is coming through with spirit pushing you out of your comfort zone. And so they're not saying it's all going to be peaches and cream. There's going to be some moments of difficulty. I feel like for you that comes in the area of making choices. That feels like it's going to be heavy, making certain choices this month, okay? That's where some of that change is going to come in. Any other advice for Leo? Ooh, we at 41. Leo, see how long you kept me on this reading? All right, Leo. What advice for Leo? All right. So we have receive your blessings. I do feel like a lot of unexpected things will be coming in for you in the month of April. Spirit is saying receive it. Be open to it. Be open to more. than what you're expecting, right? Sometimes we put certain expectations in what we're asking. And it's okay to even say, this is what I'm asking. But if you have something more, listen, I'm all for it. I also have pause for reflection. That comes out with the um, perspective, that first oracle card that came out. This is going to be really important this month, is to give yourself moments of stillness. For somebody, that's going to be huge, especially with these difficult decisions that you'll be faced with this month. This may, in fact, bring in the clarity around this and the resolution around it too, making the decisions that you'll make this month. Okay. Lastly, Spirit wants you to establish priorities. For some of you, that may even mean rearranging priorities. Maybe you'll go into April with a set of priorities, and in April with them being all rearranged. You know, what started out high on your priority list by the end of April may in fact change, right? There may be some change in how you're seeing things as you're spending time in reflection this month. Yeah. And I don't know if I have any moon gazers. There could be somebody that likes to sit and just look at the moon, right? That's a beautiful time to reflect as well. Yeah, something about that is coming out. But that's my reading for you. I'm already at 44. So thank you, Leo, for stopping by. It's always a pleasure to read for you again. If you are looking for a personal read, Leo, I am more than happy to oblige. You can hit me up at my email, lettispeak@gmail.com. You can also go down to my description box and hit my calendar. You could also stop by and say, hey, how you doing? I'll talk back, okay? I promise. I won't leave you hanging. If you feel led, you can let me know if this is you, how you feel. You can comment, like, share, and if you're just passing by for the first time, subscribe. If you find yourself subscribing, make sure you hit the bell so you'll be notified whenever I go live again, okay? That's for you. The month of April feels really good. It feels really good. I'm almost confident that you will not come out of April the same, Leo, okay? All right. Thank you for stopping by. Until next time, Leo. Thank you. We'll see you next time.